We're going to do the ops. It's called Eternity Vault. Eternity Vault, as you can see, pretty cool. Thanks for joining. Let's go through it. Let's have some fun. So right now we're just getting ready, waiting for everybody to come in. We're probably going to circle around the tower or something, you know. But enjoy. It's going to take a little bit longer than usual. I'm in TeamSpeak, so sometimes people might try to talk, or might talk over me, and you might notice that. Sorry for that. They don't hear me speaking. But yeah, let's go have some fun. So it looks like he doesn't want to circle around the tower. You can actually circle around this thing here. It's a good thing for hard mode, but it's not really recommended for story mode. And it avoids the healers from getting hit. So we got Letty here. I'm playing a healer. Letty needs a little bit of healing. I'm just going to do that. There we go. So we take these towers out, and then the main boss will appear. I'm going to be drinking a little bit here, so sorry if I stall a little minute every now and then. I stutter. If I stutter, you can make fun of me. I don't give a shit. But yeah, Roddle sometimes he'll give commands. He'll let you know the strategy for each boss. Hey, Joe, do you mind going over the strategy for each boss before we go in, even if people here already know it?
No, no problem. All right. Bull, you'll call group ups, okay? All right. Here's the deal. He's got two abilities he uses. He has lots of missiles. Basically, when he does that, we collapse on him, so the heals are easier. I'll do an AoE taunt, which will give everybody a little damage shield, and it's pretty simple. And then you've got the other one where he puts the red circles under your feet. You put 3 circles under your feet, so hit him, keep moving, hit him, keep moving, hit him, keep moving, and leave the red circles behind. Don't stand in them; they take a lot of damage. Other than that, he just has a knockback against the tank. The knockback will drop threat, so he'll go to the highest threat. I'll jump back in, taunt him, get him back. And that's pretty much the whole fight until the end, when he just does lots of missiles endlessly. It's not a bad fight. We can handle this. And we'll go after it.
So we're going to go in. I'm going to pay attention to the left side. Elle, she'll pay attention to the right side since we're healers.
Right now and
Good idea.
So he called raid buffs. So I threw my raid buff down. That's right here, force empowerment, as you can see. I'm a little stunned. Here we go. I'm going to heal the tank. I got to get closer to him, it seems. There we go.
Collapse on.
Now, with this collapse, what we're doing is we're going to stick in here for group heals. So that way everybody gets the heals. He'll eventually do this thing. It'll put red circles around you. You just have to run. Make sure you don't get hit by those red circles. That's it. He'll do that eventually. He won't do it right now. Since I don't have to heal, I might as well do a little bit of DPS. Oh, well, if I'm not stunned. So I'm not going to use my force potency. I don't really need it right now.
Turn protocols is the red dots. Remember, stick a move, don't stop DPSing.
As he said, see, look, the red circles. Oh, well, he's a little further away. He's over there, so. But he's a tank, so no worries. I kind of want to save this. There's a little bit here in the planets. I just wait a little bit. want to wait for everybody to collapse, and then I can use this. I can save my force right now.
Red.
Now, if I want to, increase damage mitigation, I can just throw some force armor on these guys. There we go. See, my force replenish actually ended up going away. Bring it back. Just have to use healing trance. No big deal. Alright, see, he get knocked back. See, the tank's going to get knocked back a lot, so you just have to pay attention to that. If he needs help, help him out. Alright, so they collapsed.
We're gonna get him.
I didn't focus on that right away, and that was my bad. But it's okay. Just do a lot of group heals whenever they collapse. Just get as much heals as you can out. And the purpose is not to heal somebody who's already damaged. It's to heal them as they're getting damaged. So, just, that's why we stack. So, enemy's about to go down. I'm going to throw some little bit of heals down while this red thing is going on us. See, look. He was already getting damaged, and so I was just healing him as he was getting damaged. That's pretty much the point of being a healer. You don't wait for them to get damaged sometimes. You just got to throw the healing down.
Final collapse.
Final collapse. Okay, so I'm going to throw down force potent, or not force potency, but mental alacrity. It looks like Bull went down, unfortunately. I don't want anybody else to go down, so I'm using my force potency to help out with that. Yeah, see, we got the boss. No big deal. So, I'm going to take care of Bull here. Actually, no. Looks like somebody else did. No big deal. Yeah, fuck it. I already have that.
Jet, you want to sneak by for us?
Loot the boss, get the Operation CXP pack. So what he was talking about is if you have a stealther on the team, you can actually have somebody sneak by, and then you can pass all the enemies. Kind of make it a speed run. It'll get us to the next boss, as he said. It's pretty good to have. So that's the next boss. We're gonna do with this next boss. Let's see. Actually, you see a lot of enemies here, champions and such. She can actually get us past these champions. All she has to do is stealth, get down there, I believe, and once she does, yeah, see? Once she gets down there, we can... Do we just stuck it or whatever to get down there, or how does that work?
You just run back to where the very bottom of the hill. There's a speeder that will show up if she does it successfully.
Right. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the speeder right now. I'll fast forward this, and then you guys can see me at the speeder. All right. Let's get to the speeder here. Everybody's having fun. Oh look, I'm dancing. And cheers. Alright, so the speeder doesn't appear right away.
The speeder, which means Jet has succeeded in doing it.
There we go. So I think she had to go a little bit further than what she actually did. I'm not exactly sure on the specifics. Ask a shadow. They might know. But yeah, we're on our way. So I'm gonna get you there when we get there. Looks like we're just starting off here. Taking off the ads. This is where we start if the speeder takes you.
Can you hear me?
Sure I can. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So, I'm not going to talk over anybody. But like I said, I'm TeamSpeak, so This is pretty easy. I can actually, if you wanted to, and you do enough damage, and they're taking, you know, they can sustain it. Just do some Force Quake here and just take out the ads. As a seer, you're not going to be expected to do a whole lot of damage, but it helps. And you know, it also helps to put down some group heals before you put down some damage, which I didn't do.
We try very hard never to require anything on our raid, so TeamSpeak, we never require it. But if it's convenient to get on it, it's great to have you.
So,
Well, it's often fun to chat on it, but certainly with EV, people should know what to do.
we're going to go over the boss here.
Exactly. Alright, this is Guard, he's the second boss. Basically, he's a tank and spank. His islands will sink after each burn. And after the second burn, on the third one, ads will appear. They're relatively weak. DPS just handles them. The tank won't really get too involved in that. Watch for the island sinking, though. It will be a path to another one, and you just follow it to that island. But it's been bugged a lot recently, so be careful before you take a path that the island you're on is actually sinking, because it may not be.
Okay, so as you said, it gets bugged. It's 5.1. It may change in the future. But yeah, we're going to fight the boss. You can see the island sinking. I'm going to use rescue sometimes to pull people out of the lava, make sure that they get to the next island safely. You can see there's no islands, but then another island will pop up as each island sinks. So we're just waiting for everybody to be ready. So there we go. Now, as we go through this, just let's see how it goes. Here we go. Nobody's taking damage. I'm just going to do a little bit of damage here. I might actually, yep, see?
Guardian.
Alright, so the island is sinking, as you can see.
And the thing
But
is behind the DPS, so...
Here it is. So you can use your force speed, just get through this. Don't worry about taking a little bit of damage. You don't ever want to rescue the tank. He actually has aggro, so it'll pull aggro off of him. You can use your group heal. Oh, come on, target the boss. There we go. I just use Wandering Mint. It mitigates a lot of the damage that people are taking. Very nice. There we go. Got my group heal.
Raid buff.
Alright, he called raid buff, but since the other healer used a raid buff, I can't use mine. I'm lagging out here or something. There we go. Use Wandering Mint while we're doing this. We're going to jump to the next island. And if you can heal people at the same time, very good. Now, if you have a team that has lower tier gear than us, you're going to have a little bit of a harder time on story mode. We actually have pretty decent gear. So we would normally be doing like hard mode and stuff. But we're actually we're just doing it just to do it. We're trying to get it done for the week. We have weekly raids. And here come the ads. Here we go.
Island is behind guard. Ignore the ads.
Right
the
there.
island.
Okay, ignore the ads. We're gonna keep moving. Just do some self heals on me. All right, do a little bit of a group heal here. And see how I'm hurting on force? All I have to do is just healing trance. I'm going to get a little bit of Vindicate back, and there we go. Now I'm not hurting so much on force. I used forced armor on myself before I went out there. Actually, I think I did. No, I didn't. It interrupted it. So it's a pretty simple boss.
I believe the island will end up being behind the DPS.
Yeah, there it is. Just yoinked her. I didn't even really need to. That was fun. Gotta heal myself a little bit here. I am hurting for force. And I don't need group heals. There we go. Hurting for force. Here we go. Now, you don't have to focus on the right side. If you're on this side, focus on this side. But I try to help out every now and then. If you can, just do it. But it's not necessary.
Island is behind the DPS.
Behind us. Here we go. And he should be down soon. There we go.
What a nice clean kill, everybody. Really nice.
Alright, unassembled.
Ooh, an offhand. No, I
Oh,
hate the
man,
flip, but I actually don't have my tier 1 offhand.
So there's a lot of ads here, and then we get to a puzzle, and then you have to figure out the puzzle. So, yeah, let's get through these ads. Let's see how it goes. They're probably gonna throw a ready check or whatever. They may not. Who knows?
Speaking of main hands, that's what I just got out of my pack.
No way. You're making me jealous.
Sorry, my fault. Fell down the ramp.
It happens. Not a big deal. Debating whether to kill him or not anyway, because somebody always falls.
Yeah, it's true.
Was if we kill him, then we don't have to worry about it, and nobody dies. I like the nobody dying part.
Hey, I like when people die. I can revive them and say they owe me something.
Yeah, but as a healer, weren't you supposed to keep that from happening? I mean, I'm just saying. That's
Hey,
your job.
I like people owing me. It's always good to have somebody on your owing list.
Here we
Let me get him shielded. There we go. He was taking a little too much damage last time. Force potency, throw down a group heal, and then, yeah, I mean, they're already dead pretty much.
It's just easier to kill him and then nobody dies to him. It's just, I don't like the dying part.
Dying has never bothered me in this game. Always the respawn part that always gets me.
Alright, let's split by frame. So Gareth's group, south, Throttle's group, north.
So there's two puzzles. We're going to solve the puzzle
Alright,
on the
why don't
left.
we take 5 bull when you get there, alright? That way you're somewhere safe instead of getting wandering monsters. I always hate parking somewhere where something could get you.
Alright, I'm going to clear the ads, and then this might be the end of the video actually. I'm going to do a part 2, and then we can go on with the part 2. So thanks for joining me. Feel free to take part in the part 2 and look at that. I'd be glad to have you there. But I'm going to continue the raid. I'd like to see you there. See you guys later.